Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mandal from Department of Computer Science. I chosen my book Live 3.0, written by Max Tegmark. It's a book about it's giving some questions to our generation and our next generation. Important question about intelligent machines and artificial intelligence. So it tells about giving some questions. So before we go into the book, we will get the author's introduction. That is Max Tegmark is a Swedish American physicist and professor of MIT. He is also known as the researcher in cosmology and intelligent systems. So he defined his book in three phases. That is life. That is life 1.0, 3.0 and 3.0. So we know like around 13 billion years ago, our the cosmic energy happens and our Earth created, and around 4.5 billion before, in the first life is arrived in our Earth. So that that time likely bacteria and very small cells are arrived in our world. So that trademarks denoted that life 1.0 as that time area. So what is about life 1.0? Life 1.0 is telling about that at that time area, the bacteria and other what's the living beings is there. They can't change their mindset. They can't change their bodies also. By evaluation, they can by evaluation billions of years they can change their body and their minds or their body architectures. But at the time they can't directly change. Like if I want to change my hand, they can't, right? So that is called told about life 1.0. In life 2.0, it's denoted as a example as a humans. And there they can change their minds and their bodies, right? But in life 2.0, we can change our perspectives. We can change our thinking. We can change our anything in our mind. We can change our decisions. So life 2.0 is talking about we can change our mind itself, but we can't change our body. So it's talking about here we can't change both of them. Here we can change at least one. That is our mind. We can't change our body. But after this our generation, after 50 years, 50 years, 100 years after, what will happen? These things does not exist in our time, but I think this exists. But Tesla told that it's not exist. So after the life 2.0. We can change that living beings can change their body, can change their mind, both of them. Here we can change only mind, but we can change our body. But here living beings can change their body, can change their mind. But Tegmark told that artificial intelligence or intelligent system as a living beings. Tegmark took it as a living beings in his book. So when we will reach this life 3.0, that time humans will be more at that time AI is not powerful that much AI is not that much powerful that can do all the things what humans can do. But after reaching this life 3.0, intelligent machines intelligent machines can do everything, like whatever human can think, that can do everything by this time, like 3.0. So he's telling that if this drastic if the machines can take decisions at the level of point of human's brain, then what will be our future, right? That is called machine. So he told that this is not existing nowadays, but I am thinking that it's going to this era. This is my thoughts, because I will tell one example that this example, the real life example is, you know, the Amazon Web Service in the news. Amazon Web Service, AWS. Yes. Amazon Web Service, for context, Amazon Web Service is a server provider around world's internet. 60% of internet, all the websites, all the games, all the whatever the data is deployed on Amazon Web Service. Okay, so Amazon Web Service is a huge company. So they are all over internet. 60% of data is in Amazon Web Service. Okay. Also Google's and most of the giants company using this service. But what happened 2 months back? Like 2 or 3 months back, there's one company, Entropic. Claude, you heard about the Claude AI? Some 2 or 3 months back, Entropic company developed Claude AI model. One model that can particularly created for research and maintenance these Amazon Web Service servers. Like when we are talking about Amazon Web Service servers, that are till now that are mainly maintained, and modifications, what maintenance, all things happens by engineers only. No AI was mostly no AI is involved in the admin field. Okay, but Entropic developed a model. They did research. They trained it properly. Then they deployed in Amazon Web Service some portion of data set, like 5% of data set. They implement that into the server to maintain the full database, full servers without any human intervention. That machine can maintain that servers without any intervention. But what happened? One day the machine having already admin powers. Okay. So the machine saw a code. There's some error is there. The error comes. The machine is trained to resolve the errors and everything in the servers. But what happened? One day that machine get one error. So machine automatically think and decide that we can delete this full server. No need of this server, without asking any proper permission to admin, any other checking other factors. That system, intelligence system, deleted full Amazon database. You think that if it is implemented in small area, small database, small server, that's why it's not create impact. They have backups. They took the backups, and the services run smoothly. But what happened if they deployed this Amazon service in whole system, and it was managing the whole system, and what if it deleted all the servers data? Then what will happen? Our full global internet will shut down immediately. So that Tegmark is telling that these things, if that happens in future, that book is written around 5 years ago. So if these things happens in our future, then what will be our what will be like that AI intelligent machine can do now itself. if we are goes drastically, our technology drastically evolving, right? So if we our goals, our technology drastically evolved and reach that super intelligence level where the machines can think more than powerful, more than human brains, then what will happen? What will be our futures that time? So he told something about that. So now he denoted some development of intelligent machines. That is, in now age we are using narrow AI. Okay, narrow AI or intelligent machines. He told that machines are not artificial intelligence. They told only intelligent machines. So in narrow AI, narrow intelligent machines, they can like our ChatGPT or chatbots or like lot of AI tools we are using. That things are now narrow AI. By the time of narrow AI, these things will happen. You think what happened if the super intelligence level will come? The next phase is super intelligence, where we that machines can think better, take decisions better than humans. So this is the so what will be our future? So this is the problem he told us, that we have to create some boundaries or some systems that can that can save our future. If this thing happen, the machines can go out of control from our side. So we have to control the machines for next phase, right? So that's why if I talk about our future, there are two parts. Like one is good part, one is like negative part. One is positive part, one is negative part. In positive part, we will, like, machines are valuing human values. Machines can like no machines have don't like normal don't have put their intelligence. They use mostly human intelligence to and not to take try to control the systems. That is the normal positive part. But if the negative part is, if the machines can take over the systems control, they can think about that, think about more than humans. They, like, we are giving birth to some babies, like our next generation. But if machine started to giving birth to their machines, their children, so what will happen next? So they can take over the, like they can take over the controls. They can take over the controls, and we will not get the controls from the machine. So that is the our future can happen both sides, positive way, negative way. So what is the problem? So Tegmark's biggest challenge, Tegmark's telling that biggest challenge is to control the machines in efficient way. Like we all knows that so what is the problems? If I talk about the problems, Tegmark told that there is some theories to reduce these problems, reduce this whatever I told the problems, reduce these problems and make super intelligence more familiar to our human society. So he told some problems like So Tegmark told that according to Tegmark, the four factor we can before making according to Tegmark, before making the more intelligent system, we have to prepare for these four factor. That is verification, validation, bias, and control. If I talk about verification, if we talk about verification, Tegmark told we have to make this that system where the system can verify itself that what he can develop, that the system can develop, that will verify itself that is proper for human societies or not. That will first system will verify. Thereafter, implementing some systems in admin level, we have to validation. We have to take the permission from the controllers who are the controlling main admin system. Then I will tell about control. Who is controlling? We have to tell about we have to define proper way that who is controlling the system, as a company, as a government, or as any other cells, any other personality. Who is proper control these systems? And most important is bias. I will show you one example what I see. You can see its chat is not visible. I just write Meta AI. It's a Llama 3.2. Right, generate a nurse image. Okay, and generate a doctor's image. Did anyone know what is the bias here? Some bias is there. Anyone knows? So that's the biggest bias. Like there is lot of bias. I am taking the smallest example, the simple example. Nurses are always taking as a woman, and doctor as a woman. So this is the biggest bias. I just 2 weeks back I was just saw one AI company create a human HR. They can take interview. That AI system can take interview of some humans, right? So if they are taking the system is taking the interview, they can have a power to reject or accept the interviewers, right? So if this kind of bias is there, you think about that that if we going for going for interview as a nurse, I am a male nurse. If I going for an interview, the system will automatically reject me easily. I have the skills, I have the quality, but the system will automatically reject. That is the biggest problem in bias. Like this bias, why it's creating? Like you know the ChatGPT. I am telling that what's the behind of the story of this bias. Like we are using ChatGPT or Llama things, but what happens in we all know the AI systems need data, huge beta blocks of data. So when we are creating this models when the ChatGPT company is training this model, they take the all over internet data from their machines and trying to build this system. When that they building, like when I eating a mango, that time we will cut the mango properly and slice it properly, then we will eat, right? Like this way, when we are creating a model, we have to take the data, we have to categorize the data, validate the data, a lot of processes there to make it data proper to train the model. Okay, so when we the ChatGPT OpenAI company is doing last time doing, they are sending this data to like maybe African country like Nigeria and Kenya, this type of country. Their labor cost is very low, very less. So they send it there, and in their data researchers, they categorize the data and send it back to OpenAI. OpenAI trained the models and when they train the model in our internet, mostly images of nurses, women, and doctors is mail. Most of the images, if you search in internet, most of them is there. So the trend is happening. The trading is happening in that data. So they train using that model, using that data. So the bias is there. So we have to make sure that the bias should not be there. So because of these things, Tegmark try to give us told us giving a questions to us. We have to think about now itself. Otherwise, it will be if we already create a super intelligence machine, that time it will be biggest problem in the world. That will be most biggest problem in the world. If you are not giving bias, we have this. We have Tegmark told most lot of the theories, but this is the most technical, like most the theory we have to think. Otherwise, this create a problem for our future generations. So humanity role in future. So if we talk about humanity role in future. According to Tegmark, we have to create that efficient system, and he also said that we can't like for now our system is not so much powerful. Our system can't the ChatGPT is going on Gemini. This system taking huge of memory, huge of RAM. It's not powerful that much to run in a small area. Like if we running a AI system, it's taking huge of money. So he told these things also in his book, that we have to create a minimalist resource that can run the AI machines very efficiently. So this is about he told us in his book. So how can we what's the problem in future super intelligence, and how can we recover the super intelligence? How can we recover the problem from to create a society, for valuable human society related super intelligence. So for this context, I will conclude one thing. These things, super intelligence, according to Tegmark, super intelligence is far more years later it will come. But it will come if one problem will solve. Like in our normal systems, what happens? You know that whatever the technology we are using, all are inspired from our nature, right? All the technologies we are using, all the technologies are using that is inspired from from nature, right? So if you know that we have our brains, right? This is our brain, but you think about our brain's power, that if you memorizing some 10 years old some incident, your brain automatically come to you automatically, right? But if you are in your system, your laptop, you are searching that particular one photo by searching that name, you will take at least 1-2 minutes. More efficient system, at least 30 seconds it will take, right? But if we know this, what our brain's algorithm is doing, how they fetch this much of powerful information in instant of time, then we can solve this problem, and we can create a super intelligence. Super intelligence. It's like if we solve, it's not solved till now. If we solve this thing, then it will be very drastically change will come to make the super intelligence easier. So thank you about it, and if you have courage, then you can try this problem also. There is a world global level problem. Thank you.